9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel. 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone present here today, including people joining us via our Facebook Live and the various media across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, including to all of those viewing in the diaspora, Grenadians away from home, all alike. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Order of Appearance selection ceremony for Cyber Monarch, Sunshine Promotion, and Digicel's Groovy and Power Soca event, which will take place next week, Friday, the 7th of August at the National Stadium. It will be broadcasted live via gotofet.com, as well as you can purchase your pay-per-view and add it to your local cable packages. So don't forget that, only $15 US. We are here today because 9 of Grenada's top entertainers, top artists in the soca realm has decided and agreed to partner with us and share their talent with us at this Cyber Monarch event. As I stated, it's going to be a Groovy and Power Soca event. So the first round is going to be the Groovy event, followed by the Power Soca event, and it will be punctuated by our halftime show. Now, today with us on the head table, we have Mr. Ian Judah St. Bernard, Managing Director, Sunshine Promotions. And to his immediate left, we have Siobhan Redhead. She is the CEO of Digicel Grenada. Thank you so much for joining us and being here with us today. We also have members of our sponsors, notably, and who will be presenting gift certificates to all of the artists appearing in the events today. We have Clark's Court, Grenada's #1 rum, Mr. Cook Sita Hal, and the rest of the Clark's Court team. We also have with us representatives of Digicel, filling the room and feeling that title sponsor presence. It's always an honor and a pleasure to collaborate with Digicel. Thank you so much for all that you've been doing. And I know that people have been enjoying seeing Dwan on the streets. Dwan the entertainer, bringing the action and the vibes and so much giveaways compliments Digicel's to them, and that's going to be boosted even next week, so look out for them and see what you can get. Now, today we are in the presence of Soca Royalty, the 9 confirmed artists that will be a part of this event and competition are as follows. We have Shondell Amede, also known as Dash, Shem Bernard, also known as Terra the Governor, Wilt Cambridge, also known as Talpri, Kendall George, also known as Lednick, Jared John, also known as Slatter, Ronnie Joseph, also known as Rooney J, Caron Noel, also known as Little Kerry, Kellon and Kelson O'Geist, also known as Looney Spark and Electrify, and Jalon Olive, also known as. So each of the artists will be called in alphabetical order. They will make their way up to select what position they will be in. Now, to do this, we have creatively collaborated with our title sponsors in giving not just added value and added benefit to the show, but added value and added benefit to all of the participants. So as I would have noted before, Digicel is giving every participant in this event complimentary smartphones. So each artist, regardless of how you place, what happens beyond today, you are walking away with a free handset. You know, you set with Digicel with a free handset. And in addition to that, you're going to also have 1 year full connectivity complements Digicel. So you don't have to worry about paying your phone bill. You can talk and talk and talk and talk, not too much. But you can talk and talk and talk and talk. We're going to choose one of these envelopes. Now, inside of these envelopes, in addition to the number that you will be appearing on stage at Cyber Monarch, is also your gift certificate for your 1 year free connectivity, 100% paid, compliments Digicel. So what we are going to do is that we are going to call everyone's name in alphabetical order, and then they will just make their way, draw one of the envelopes that have been shuffled randomly, and set from Digicel. So Shondell Amede, Dash, he's the first artist that we are calling, but he is currently in training as he's also a police officer. So he has asked someone to be present today to vote on his behalf. So she's going to make her way to the lectern and select on his behalf. Shondell Amede in the Groovy category will be performing number 8. Moving on, we now call the next artist that's going to be appearing, Shem Bernard, Terra the Governor. He is on his way, not here as yet, so someone is going to pull on his behalf. Terra the Governor, Shem Bernard, is going to be performing number 2 in the Groovy category. Next, Wilt Cambridge, also known as Talpri. There should be a drum roll, you know. Oh, there should be a drum roll. The number, I think the number is inside. It's a paper. Opening the show, welcome back. Talpri is going to be performing number 1 in the Groovy. Moving along, I asked Kendall George, also known as Ledneck, aka the Butcher Job, to make his way to the lectern to select his position. The number inside. All right, and Ledneck will be performing position number 6 in the Groovy category. Jared John, Slatter. The Osprey was on time, and we're glad that you are here today. All the people in Karakou, good afternoon to you. The number's inside. The number inside is. All right, and Slatter will be performing position number 4 in the Groovy category. We now call Ronnie Joseph, also known as Rooney J. He's not here, so someone will select on his behalf. Rooney J will be performing position number 9 at the Groovy Soca event. All right. Caron Noel, Little Kerry. Looney Spark and Electrify will be performing position number 3. Jaylon Olive, Boise. The last envelope is yours. That's what's left. Jaylon Olive will be performing position number 7. All right, and now we move along to the power category. No, I won't be assisting with the selection for the power category. For this, the artist would literally come up and get your position for the power soca event. Now, we started from A to Z for the beginning, and now for the power draw, we're gonna start from Z to A. And that means that the first artist that is going to select, Jaylon Olive, Boise. You have to open the box, and when you open the box, you're going to see, just push it down, yeah. Jaylon Olive will be performing position number 3 in the power category. Kellon and Kelson Ogis, Looney Spark and Electrify. Yeah, you open it. All right. Position number 8, Looney Spark and Electrify will be performing position number 8. Caron Noel, Little Kerry. Right, and open the box to see which number you're going to be performing in the power category. Caron will be performing position number 5 in the power category. Thank you. Rooney J, Ronnie Joseph. All right, well, someone will dip on his behalf. Rooney J will be performing position number 4 in the power category. Do it for me now. Next, Gerard John Slatter. Thank you. And you have the lucky box. You have a Samsung S20. And because you are performing position number 1. Here you go. All right, you don't need the number. So Slatter is going to be position number 1 in the power category. Kendall George, lead neck. Yeah. Yeah, just slide it. All right, lead neck will be performing position number 2. Wilt Cambridge, Talpree. Talpree will be performing position number 9 in the power category. Shem Bernard, Terra the Governor. Select one of the 2 remaining bags. Take your time. All right, so you take the smartphone, come over to me. You selected already, Terra. Take up the smartphone and open the box. That's your number. Shonda Lamede will be performing position number 7. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the order of appearance for the Cyber Monarchs, Groovy, and Power Order ranking. Now, in addition to all that the artists have experienced here today, we also have one of our sponsors of the event, Clark's Court, from Grenada Distillers Limited, Grenada's #1 rum, and they will be presenting special gift certificates to each of you participating in the event. And now I invite Mr. Sita Hall and the Clark's Court team. Yes. So, Shonda Lamede, Dash.
Okay, just to let you know that this is the first installment. We're going to make sure you're very well taken care of on the night of the show as well.
Splendid. Thank you, Mr. Sita Hall and the team at Clark's Court. Shem Bernard, Terra the Governor. Talpree. So many gifts, compliments the sponsors. Shem Bernard, Terra the Governor. Complimentary $500 worth of Clark's Court products awarded to you. Cook. Always have the jokes. Leadneck, Kendall George. Slatter and Gerard John. Ronnie Joseph, Rooney J. Little Kerry, Caron Noel, Looney Spark and Electrify, Kellon and Kelson Auguste. And last but not least, Jaylon Olive, Boise.
So guys, that's just one of two installments. We're going to make sure you're well taken care of on the night of the show, your alcohol, your chaser, your ice, whatever.
All right. So as Mr. Sita Hal said, they are not just supporting you by sponsoring this event, supplying those $500 worth of Clark's Court products for each artist, but also on the night of the show, they will ensure that every artist is taken care of at the event and that they are well refreshed. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to thank everyone for being here and being a part of this selection ceremony. I know that sometimes it's one of the most nerve-wracking parts of the competition, but at the end of the day, someone must go first and someone must bring down the curtain. Nevertheless, with Cyber Monarch, it's a little bit different than the Soca Monarch competitions you would be accustomed to. Again, it is the two events in one. So the king on that night will emerge victorious over both the Groovy as well as the power categories. Again, there is a viewer's response component, so we encourage you to ensure that you go to gotofet.com, purchase your pay-per-view, especially for those outside of Grenada, only $15 and for those of you in local here and you want to add it to your local cable packages, it's available to add to channels 1000 and 1001, so you call your service provider and ensure that you have it today. And so next week Friday, come right here at the National Stadium. We will all be ready for Cyber Monarch and to see the best of what Grenada has to offer. Now, it would be remiss of us to be here and not acknowledge all of the sponsors making this event possible. So I must, and it takes a lot to have an event like this, to have a vision like this, especially in the times that we are living in now, and especially for entertainment being ravaged by COVID-19, to really have an event of this nature, this magnitude, over $75,000 in cash, and then to have corporates, companies within Grenada experiencing all of the challenges and still rising to the occasion. So at the end of the day, even though it's in our vision as Sunshine Promotions to have this event, it really could not have been possible, and to the levels and to the experiences that all, for not just partnering, but championing this event in such a monumental way. In addition to the $75,000 in cash that will be given, an additional $10,000 will be awarded to the Digicel's People's Choice. So outside of all of the money that the artists will be receiving at the show, they will also be in the running to get an additional $10,000. Now that People's Choice is going to go active from today, because all they were waiting on were the orders and the numbers so that that could be generated for you to start texting to vote. So again, stay connected to Digicel's social media, Digicel Grenada on Instagram and Digicel on Facebook, so that you can know exactly how you can rally and support and vote, and not just show them love, but also put some money in their pockets during this time. Thank you so much, Siobhan. Cannot say it enough, and I truly appreciate it. In addition to that, I would also like to acknowledge all of our other sponsors, namely, your presence here right now speaks volumes, the way in which, you've really added to the event So the value is $75,000 in cash, $85,000 in cash, but the artists are getting so much more. Brand new handsets, 1 year connectivity. That's problems they don't have to think about. And in addition to that, $500 in products compliments Clark's Court. So to Mr. Neckles, to Mr. Sita Hal, the entire team at Clark's Court, making this possible. We truly appreciate it and all of the support that you have been giving us. Now, in addition to that, we have other sponsors we must acknowledge at this point. The Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture, and the Arts, Senator Nolan Cox, and PS Desiree Stevens for assisting to make this event possible. In addition to that, we also acknowledge the National Lotteries Authority. That is one of our sponsors at the event. In addition to that, we also have the Grenada Cooperative Bank. Thank you so much to Samaika and the entire team at Grenada Cooperative Bank for making this event possible. And lastly, also Sign Experts. We do want to acknowledge all of our media partners making this event possible and all of the media who are here today. You know, namely, we have on board, we have Boss FM, we have WeFM, we have the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Here with us today, we have representatives from MTV and Magic Radio. Thank you so much for taking off your time and your effort and your schedule to be here. Effective through you. So at this point, I would like to close in saying, make sure that you go to the streams. You know how your artists are going to be performing, and they have been preparing. The props are going to be huge. Is the Judah Sound System 40 by 60 stage, right? And he's serious about it. All the effects, all of, you know, everything that you've grown to love and enjoy about Soca Monarch. And the artists are definitely rising to the occasion to bring the vibe home to you straight through your television. So your viewing parties, if you want to view from home on your bed, or you want to enjoy with your family in the living room or your friends in the yard, stay safe, but come out. Make sure you tune in and support all of our local artists, because entertainment will survive and will last beyond COVID, and it's through events like this that help to inspire the artists and keep them going. Thank you very much. Do have a blessed day and stay connected to our social media, Sunshine Promotions on Facebook and Sunshine Promo GND on Instagram for the updates. Thank you and good evening.
9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and 9 artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel.